We rolled Virgo and 10. Wheel of Fortune. Giving you a turn, huh? At the top of the read, we have wealthy man. You may have a concern, or you could be dealing with one. Just 1 second. Interesting. In the heart of the situation, we have 3 of Pentacles reversed. There could be some disharmony in a work group. Clarified by 6, the Lovers. There could be trouble with a contract, I want to say. I wanted to say partnership, but it's more like contract. In the heart of the situation. To the 5 of Wands, there could be like a conflict either within the group or an inner conflict among the different parts, right? The sixth Sephira, man, in the middle of the tree of life. Like, this is, it's the Sephira of beauty, right? So like this is in the heart of the situation, like disharmony and perhaps inner conflict. But really this is the state of things, and this is the goal, I guess you could say. This is how it should be, but this is where we're at. This is what, and this is why, you know? Clarifying the Lover's card is sundering. I want to read that one real quick because I think it is important. The act of severing ties, breaking free from constraints and liberating oneself from the limiting bonds. The courage and decisive action required to sunder the fetters that have bound our growth, authenticity, and sovereign self-expression. So like breaking one's rusty cage or whatever, right? And the challenge, we have the Hangman reversed. Someone, there could have been like a sacrifice attempt, an unrighteous sacrifice, or one is refusing to get another perspective, like they're stuck in old ways of thinking and being. Clarified by the Hydra. this speaks of trials and tribulations. So this really does feel like, and it's called it's called challenges, right? In the challenge position, maybe, I mean, although it is obstacles and it is what did it say? Trials and adversities, right? I don't like that it's reversed. I really don't like, because that's someone who not only is losing, they're not doing the right things for the right reasons. Maybe they're totally unaware of how they're about to be sacrificed, is what I'm getting at, you know? Something's coming in really fast. I don't know what. There could be messages coming in. The challenge is someone's refusing. They're stuck in their old ways and they're refusing to get a new perspective. And the advice is to make peace, right? This is doing the wrong thing for the wrong reasons, right? So the advice is to put your swords down, forgive, you know. Depending on what side of that, you know, you're on. In the subconscious, this is interesting. Okay. This came out yesterday in the subconscious, and conversely, this came out in the past. Again, I shuffled and they fell in the exact same position, so it might be an extension of that message. In the subconscious, you're trying to make moves. You could have some emotional, I don't want to say immaturity, but like, you ever get tired of your own complaints? Like, you feel a certain way, but you just can't shake it. Like, if you're usually like this, which is in control of your emotions, when you start feeling like this, you know it. You might not know how to stop it, but you know it. You're making future plans. This could speak to the inner conflict we saw earlier in the heart of the situation. Has to do with another person, and it has to do with your independence. You're trying to hold up your end of the deal and the bargain, is what I'm getting. Like I said, this contract matters to you. In the past, boss. In the past, you could have been highly intuitive. The High Priestess is clarified by integration. I love this card. What it says is very, very beautiful. So this is a black and white card. She's in meditation, and it speaks of like becoming the profound realization of the unified whole self. It speaks of this unified self after integrating all aspects of our journey